When building a software product that people want, we talked a lot about the path to value, creating the path to value and focusing on the path to value and ignore everything else to delivering that value to the customer. When we want to build a product that customers want, that's what you got to do, but ultimately, that's not the true test of whether a product's going to succeed. The true test is building a software product that customers are going to pay for. And so when we're building an MVP, that's another lens which to evaluate your product roadmap. What is the process that customers are going to go through to evaluate your product and then ultimately pay you for that product? So if you look at the path to value, this goes back to the value for yourself. And so when we talk about evaluation, and we talk about if you have an enterprise sale, this might be a demo. You might have a proof of concept or evaluation period. If you're not doing enterprise sale, if you're just doing it all online and people are going to sign up themselves, you have to look at that entire process that they go through to evaluate the software, evaluate the product, and decide to actually pay for that product, right? That's what you should be doing. When you talk about that MVP, the MVP should include what are these steps that the user is going to go through. And so a lot of times when we talk about designing our software product, I talk about designing for demo, designing for evaluation. And what that means is you're designing to get the most bang for the buck out of this evaluation period. I've seen many software products where you'll work with a customer on an evaluation and they'll just say, yeah, we haven't had a chance to really dig in. We haven't had time. We need longer for this evaluation. And so when you design the process for a customer to be able to evaluate and purchase your software, it should be quick. They shouldn't ever have to say these things time. And if they do, you should be able to hop on a call and say, 5 minutes, let me just take you through some things and then you guys will be up and running. When we talk about built to demo or built for evaluation, you got to realize that the software might be used differently by different users of that software. And the first place to focus is who's going to be evaluating it. What are they looking to get out of the system? If you're selling some software that your customer is going to use to interact with their own customers, you have to build something amazing for their customers. But during evaluation, your customers might need to see something amazing, like some metrics, some visibility. They're going to make the decision. So give them something visceral, give them something that really taps into, a feeling that this is going to solve their problem, because ultimately they make the decision about whether the software is bought or not. So when we talk about software and we talk about that path to value, include yourself in that value and include what is it going to take to get somebody to actually purchase this software? What is the process that they go through? And what does the product look like through all those processes? One thing that helps is, enterprise sales, again, white labeling, right? One thing that I've done in the past is made products, made them white labeled, put the logo on there, you have custom reports, you have custom theming. And when we went to evaluation, we would white label the entire product. Before the first demo, we would demo the product, customer would log on, they have their logo there. We generate reports, it would match the style of a PDF from their website. We would take and go through all the details to make it look like a product that was custom built for that company. And when you look at something like white labeling, that's something they would have to do themselves. They would have to go through that process during evaluation. So if you go ahead and do that for them, it's going to go much further and they're going to say, hey, this thing's turnkey. I'm ready to ship this. I'm ready to turn this on and provide it to my customers. Looking at the rest of the product, you need to take a look at what are the steps they're going through the product. Once they log in, do they have to do anything to set it up? Maybe your evaluation has some canned data or something that you've maybe pulled from previous conversations and set up for them. Maybe they have some big customers that they're serving and they want those customers listed in data about those customers. So look at the entire process, and when we go into evaluation, do as much as you can to get them as far as possible into that evaluation so that they don't have the ability to come back to you and say, I haven't had time. So we're building a product that customers want. Make sure that you focus on that piece of the puzzle, which is the product that customers are going to pay for, and solve that problem first, and you'll find that growth is much easier once you've solved those problems. We hope you enjoyed the video today. For more tips and best practices in software development, please subscribe to our channel on YouTube and like this video.